Hello everyone and welcome to Wentworth Park, the scene for greyhound racing this Saturday night. The first race is at 7:28, the last of 10 at 10:28. Dale Walker with you for Chasing the Dollar and Jeff Collerson. Jeff, you're in pretty good form after the Golden Easter egg.
We had a bit of fun last week, yeah. We tipped the big race wrong way round, but what a dog Fernando Bale, but managed to find the maiden winner, Black Bear Lee. What a good pup he is.
Yeah, some good races on Saturday night as well. Let's look at the first leg of the Quaddie.
Sure.
And this is over the 520 metres, a free-for-all.
Yeah, it's a free-for-all, but our Jip number 7 is the only genuine top-grade greyhound in it, and he runs his best races when he's drawn out wide. Now, he had his first run back from a spell last week. He came out well. His run wasn't super, but it was okay. It was pretty good, and this is a slightly weaker field, I would say. And as I said, he loves being drawn wide. He should be a bit fitter after last week's run too. I think he'll win from number 5, Lemon Tree Girl, one of my favourite greyhounds. She's a lid pinger, runs in the middle of the track, so box 5 won't worry her. Doesn't know how to run a bad race, Lemon Tree Girl. I think she'll chase Arjip home. My numbers in the first leg, 7, 5, 3 and 2.
Yeah, Bessie Boo given a chance there by Jeff.
Oh, for sure.
Well.
You can never leave Bessie Boo out.
Yep, it's the tip in the first leg of the quadrilla. Second leg of the Quaddie is a heat of the Sprint Series. This is also over the 520 metres. You've gone for box number 1 here, Jeff.
Yes, Miss Suko. Look, it looks a match race to me between number 1, Miss Suko, and number 3, Fancy Top. But Miss Suko's got a little bit more early speed than Fancy Top, plus she's got the inside running. She ran 29.67 here back in July, Miss Suko, so if she repeats that, she'll be winning. The only other greyhound who's broken 30 at Wentworth Park is, in fact, Fancy Top, who ran 29.90 in August, but it's still well astern, obviously, of Miss Suko's fastest time. So, bearing in mind the draw and her early speed, I'm going for Miss Suko to beat Fancy Top in the second leg of the Quaddie. My numbers are 1, 3, 6 and 2.
You put the 6 in for third there, Jeff. Star Tirana. It's an up-and-comer.
Yeah,
it's 7 from 11.
And uses a bit of the track too. Not badly boxed.
All right, there you go. They are the thoughts on the second leg of the Quaddie. An interesting race is the staying event. This is race number 7, the third leg of the quadrilla. And on paper, a race of a few chances.
Yes, well, this is the final. The heats were run last week. Fastest heat winner was number 6, Ada Mary. Sorry, yes, number 6, Ada Mary. Number 5, Amy Parker won the other heat. Wasn't much between them, but Amy Parker's a very wide runner. She mightn't give Ada Mary much peace early, so for that reason, I'm going for the best box runner in the race, number 1, Zipping Kendra.
Bit of odds?
It'll be big odds. And before last week's heats, Daniel Brown, the trainer, told me he thought she'd need last week's run. He thought the heat run would top her up well for the final, and she's come up with box 1. I know he's wrapped in the draw. He thinks she can probably run about 42.70 or 42.80.
That's good enough?
I think it might be good enough the way they're drawn, especially if Amy Parker worries Ada Mary early. Ada Mary is probably the fastest greyhound in the race without doubt, but she's got a tricky draw, so I'm going 1, 6, 3, 7.
A bit of value in the Quaddie there for the third leg. Number 1, Zipping Kendra. Last leg of the Quaddie, it is race number 8. It is for the females here, Jeff. How did you see it?
Yeah, well, you know, Susie's just got a wonderful draw in box 2. Now, Lucy Lips has got box 1. She's a brilliant beginner, virtually foolproof, leads all the time. Last week, you know, Susie ran her down, and I think, you know, Susie will run her down again. Elusive Zester at a first run for Jason Mackay last week went really well, had box 3, but used a bit of the track at the first turn, and that's why I think she'll give, you know, Susie a lovely run. I predict, you know, Susie will get a lovely sit behind Lucy Lips, just as she did last week, and will get the cash again. So I'm going 2 from 1. I'll put in 3, Elusive Zester for third, and number 5 for fourth.
Yeah, you know, Susie, from box 6, it's past couple of runs into box number 2 is definitely going to suit.
And she's a very good railer and improving all the time.
There you go. You know Susie is the tip in the last leg of the Quaddie. Before we get into our best bet, best value and recap the Quaddie numbers, a big meeting at Maitland on Friday night.
Yes, the Gold Cup heats of absolutely super fields. Crackerjack racing at Maitland Friday. No Wentworth Park Friday. Maitland's the big meeting on Friday night, and the final will be the following Friday. Wentworth Park wise, my best bet is Jib. I can't go past him. Race 5.
Christy Sultana.
Yeah, race 5, number 7. My best value bet, race 2, number 7, Senorita Pearl. I think she's finally got her perfect draw. The Quaddie numbers I'll be taking, in race 5, I'm taking 7, 5, 3. In race 6, I'll just take 1 and 3. Race 7, I'll just take 1 and 6. And in the fourth leg, I'm taking 2, 1 and 3, Dale.
All right, a little bit of confidence there in the Quaddie with just the minimal selections, so hopefully that can get up for you. Likewise, Yep, the best bet on the card. And thank you very much for your tips yet again, Jeff Collerson. Let's hope they're profitable,
Let's
as
hope
they
so.
normally are.
Cheers. Thanks, Dale.
Good luck and good punting.